time, I had to make peace with God. I had to make peace. And when I tell you peace, I had to make peace and kneel before God for a whole month and make my path right with God. I said, so all that time within that month, kept on alive, talking upon the soul there on the life. I said, I've been making peace with God long time. And I said to her, I said, if I did not do certain things with God, He would have never opened a door for me. I said, I am not who you think I am. I'm not the person with carnal hearts and old people in mind. I just a person like to talk my mind. And I don't put water in my mouth to say what I have to say. So she was like, I understand, mother, but I said, why you come to me though? She said she get a vision. And her spiritual father told her to get on to me. I was kind of confused at the moment because in my mind, I started straight and say all kind of thing, you know how it is. Morning love. Then after, she said, Mother Sunshine, you are a powerful woman. And I think it is all right that we sit down and have a service together. But I want to do it for all saints. I say, go ahead. I said, no problem. She didn't tell me what the prayers was all about. So it kind of became a worry. So I had to dip in the pally. I had to put on my third eye. And I had to see what I had to see because, you know, people comes in all types of forms. You had to be careful. And sometimes you have to prove spirit because it have delusion spirit. And I don't deal with delusion spirit. I can't entertain false spirit. So I love to prove spirit. I like to question spirit. And if somebody come with a dream and say, Mother Spirit say, you have to tell me the name of the spirit, what the spirit say. You have to tell me exactly the name of the spirit. And if you come and you tell me the spirit say for me to keep a table, you have to tell me who is the name of the spirit, what the spirit think I question in you. Because you just can't come and tell me a dream. Because as I say, I don't entertain delusion spirit. And if you ask my spiritual father, he's going to tell you I love to ask a lot of questions. A lot of questions to get an answer. The answer that represent the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I don't run with dream just so. Right? Nevertheless, making a long story short. She said, Mother Sunshine, I need your address. With no fear in my heart. I'm being honest to all you. I said, all right. She said, I'll bring in a few people with me. And I'll come into your spot of ground. I didn't care and I didn't frighten because I didn't set my field. So come if you're coming. To me, at the moment when she told me that, I was really, really uncomfortable. I'm being real. But when I started to gaze and I started to search, I say, nah, they come in with good intentions. Let me see what this is all about. On their arrival, I greet them. But one of the members who was with her could have sensed I was a dangerous warrior because she eyes was always on me. She ain't coming off of me at all. But I didn't show no sight for she to feel comfortable. I want to feel comfortable. She said, get a glass of water. Now, all of them come in black, eh? So I don't know if they come into us to sacrifice me. But in trying to be positive, I was being negative at some time. Then I say, no, man. If he is a spiritual mother, you can't be all that negative. I say, so let me put it on I don't know what these people up to. So she started to open. She said, could we sit? I say, yeah, sure, sit. To my mind, I really wanted to come live, but I say certain things is not for the live. Spiritual things is not for certain things, is not for the life spiritually. Because even though I may come and show only certain things spiritually, those who have eyes will see and some will not see. I want everybody to see, but it have who will see and who will not see. It will have who will understand and it have who will not understand the operation. When the prayer starts, when the prayer starts, my head started to get deep. I start to see my light start to dim so in and out. I see it have a visitor. But the mister who was with her, he's a good spirit man. I ain't lying. Things start to get out of hand. Morning, Marcel, my love. And when I tell you, it start to get out of hand, it start to get deep. I say, let me go and put on my head tie. Because I don't a long dress. And I say, let me just put on my head tie and I put on my head tie. But I get in, it's all saints. But I get in this scent. And I see the light in the campfire, like the walk suit for the whole operation. So I just going along with the program. And I see the man put on the cape and he spin, man. When he spin, he land right back in front of the entrance. He say, come in. He says, you will wait, No lie, I'm telling When the man, when I understand what was the operation, it's careful, spirit. But I know I smell him. But I didn't want it to alert anything in the midst of the operation. I said, ah. So the minister now saying, they messed up this dead. I said, ah. I said, well, then when we went there, what was God shoot? They interfere with the dead, and the man started to talk, and he started to talk, and he started to talk. In the midst of the operation, you see, God is a real God. Don't play with God. The things that Baptist people could do once you know you're on your hand is unbelievable. But that Tuna Puna know is not the liar telling you. The things that Baptist people could shake the dead. Baptist people could raise the dead. Baptist people could entertain a dead. Baptist people could call dead. In a man, don't get tired with it. When the man started to do the operation, they pulled me, Papa, you swear in a banquet. It looked like it was in a banquet. And the dead start to talk. The dead start to talk now. If all you want dead to talk, hello man. Some people must be saying on the live mother lying here, but it's the court shooter saying here. But I tuna puna if you're on the live who understand the Baptist thing, say if I lie, no, I don't lie. No, talk the truth. You don't have to lie to defend me. Once you entertain a dead comes. Manatuna Puna, Stacia, you know about that? Any spiritual people here must have spiritual people. Once you could call a dead, the dead come in. No if, no but, no maybe. Spiritual people know what I talking about. The dead could be any way. Once you know your onions, you could call her dead. You could call that spirit. And another thing, when the man called, no, like spirit ordained them for it come as I was the witness at what went. I was the witness, right? Now, these people been praying for justice for Kevin, and these people was just given time to see what will be the outcome of it, right? They realize something not right. Spirit talk to them. Because remember when you're on praying grounds and you're dedicating your heart and your soul to God, Spirit will show you things. And according to what you're entertaining, whatever road you walk and whoever saints with you, you know how to call your saints, and your saints and them going to help you, and whatever bangadanga in the midst are trying to make it understandable for you. But here what catch me and get me frightened. Only feel I should talk this because I don't want to break down. But I sleep on it for weeks. I sleep on it on my mind, and I feel I say I had to take a day for me to come to talk to all you about it, because it's only fair that all you know certain things. When now some people, you see certain things that they like to talk, but some people think it's a kicks and a lie and a this and a that. But God know the truth. Who know the truth know the truth. But what make me realize the operation, it come that there was assigned to do certain thing in the presence of me. I had to be the witness to what I was seeing. What made me understand exactly what I did? Because when the man come in, he come in with the teddy bear. He come in with consent. So I know the operation was Kevin operation. And believe what I tell you, he did come with consent because consent buried with him. So hence the reason the two of them will be roaming. Mother Tuna Puna lying. Who know what I'm talking about? If you bury that man with that teddy bear, the teddy bear coming with you, because teddy bear just walk and talk. Teddy bear is a mystery, you know. Teddy bear could walk and talk. Only watching it as a stuffed toy. Teddy bear is mystery. Somebody belongs to that teddy bear. Yeah. If you only know the power of a teddy bear. Listen, I will hit only a story with that just now. So within I see what one, I start to shake, because it's not something that first time I see, anything like that. It just was unbelievable. It was like it was real. It wasn't fake, It was real, and good spirit was there, none of fake spirit. The people who came, you could tell in their mind they grieving. I didn't know how close they was to Kevin, but trust me, they was very close to him, but Jesse didn't listen. And it was too late. Too late. when he realized, because I'm going to talk things here. Let me tell you something. Kevin knew he was going to dead, but his mission was to get out of the country. He wanted to get out of the country. But as I said before, a friend of him was also a friend of his enemy. So everything he talked with this friend, news spreading around the circle that trying to prosecute him. So he didn't have no real friends. Yeah. A friend of him was also a friend of, because I tell you, I'm stopping at the junction here before I get into what I have to say. When I watch these settings for the funeral, I know something was wrong. The teacher who carry on that service, you know, he cat for me hole. You hear? Within I see Mother Lestra pray, and she palm she hand on the coffin. I say, uh-huh. I say, mm-hmm. Where was the leader that pointed just now? Where was the leader that pointed him to take back his keys before you put him in the hole? It wasn't no leader. Where was the person or the mother to address that there, to go? You have to you have to go there in the funeral home and fix your dead, put the bands on him, and do certain things for the dead, because you only point him, only assign all yourself to him. He went and take throne under oil. So where was the only person I see there? I think that was his spiritual mother. I don't know how true to where, but I don't really care. But where was it? A mother cannot point at breed, make a child without a man there. A man had to give his sperm to breed that child. So where was the man who breached it to make a man? Understand? Let me put it in a way that all I could understand. When you're pointing, no woman cannot point without a man in the presence. Because woman didn't make child alone. You need a man to get that sperm to breed that child. All you understanding what I'm telling all you here. For those who don't understand the realm, a woman cannot breed and make a child by herself. You must get the sperm from the man to breed, to get pregnant, to breed the child. No woman cannot point, no mother pointer cannot point a child without a man there. It must have a leader there to point that child, for she to stand up with her as the mother, to stand up to make sure that child go through. If according to what flight they send him on, if they send him on a 72 flight, if they send him on a 48 hours flight, right? Understand what I'm trying to tell all you here. It are no dumb dog in here, I mean no dogs. Nevertheless, I just telling all you. So within the operation at the funeral, I come off because I get mad. I get so angry because I know that operation wasn't right. Understand? And because I talked about this the last time, a leader run out for me, but he didn't know. Me didn't free him. He didn't know I did not free him. And then he was wrong to involve my spiritual father, which my spiritual father do is no way like them. My spiritual father is not no media man. Yeah? And if he know my spiritual father, because my spiritual father tell his brother, go and tell your brother if he forget who is me. That was the message. My spiritual father, I belongs to my home where my spiritual father teach the children. My spiritual father didn't make no dance to children. He didn't edify, he teach me well. It take time. He have all the time in the world. And if we don't understand something, we will go to our spiritual father and he will explain to us according to his suit and the rank and the office that we hold. Yeah? My spiritual father is not the type like them spiritual father and them out there. My spiritual father is a different hell than a cattle. He don't make joke. He's a serious man when it comes to spirituality. So hence the reason he preacher and serious like he. And one thing he don't like is lies. My spiritual father don't deal with lie and he don't entertain delusion spirit. He is not the type to come and cuss and threaten and these them can like with them leaders and them doing papa. My spiritual father is a man of class, principle and understanding and decency. He know he place it, he know yes, he know he place. And if you cross him, who dead badly wounded. So I could tell all about my spiritual father. Nevertheless, we're moving on. Because I talk about it, remember I went to school where I sit and I was learning my ABC chart. And when I failed, they send me back again. So until I get it right, so I could talk based on the truth. But I ain't coming to tap nobody on the social media who don't even understand. Tell them, teach them the right thing. And when I talk like this, people like to come after and say, "Mother, you shouldn't elify people. You should know what." No, Jesus never hide. Oh, Jesus never taught the disciple wrong. He teach them the rights. So Jesus was a teacher. And if you go with your knowledge is a damn ass, those who teaches is a wise. You're getting more blessings being wise than you're being dotish. You can't be dotish out here. And it had no dumb dog around me. And me come from a Duncy school. Anyhow. So within the operation, and I sensed the scent that the perfume come in and wherever I know it was he. I saw the same clothes that he did and the same clothes he come with. So I like, oh, this operation is about he, but why do? And it started to get so deep that certain junction I pull back because that was deeper depths. And the man had keys to open the doors that go in deeper. And I started to watch and observe. And then the spirit come, which was he. And then the spirit started to talk. And the spirit started to talk. And when the spirit done see what it had to say, it was dismissed to leave. And whilst all the operation was going down with the prayers and everything in that little space of time, and I'm listening to what the spirit was saying, because the spirit was questioned, and the, the spirit identify himself, right? So I know for a fact it was him because the spirit said who he was. And they was asking the spirit what went on, certain things, and they take me back to a certain listener. Hear me. When that spirit started to talk, big up you and your co-worker Carla, darling. Morning, sweetheart. Big up Renita. And I dropped straight on the ground. I swear to God. I sit down on the ground. And like I going in a trance because I saying to myself, my God, And then I say to myself, I was right all along. Hmm. Rain started drizzle. So they ask, I ask a question, I say, are you going to dismiss this dead? And they said, no. This dead is not going to dismiss until justice comes for this dead. This dead is uneasy. This dead is not going to rest. A lot of people who know about what went on going to try to do things around them so that the dead will not come around them. It was understood to me. You see, friends, you see, jealousy is a serious thing. You see, jealousy is a serious thing. You see, people, you have to be careful who you loving and trusting to call your friend. Yeah, you see, you may have a good heart and you might want to tell Carla, so. Because the love that I have, not knowing Carla don't have that love. Because I go trust to tell Keisha my business. Because I saying to myself, Marcel is my good friend. And because Marcel is my good friend, I want to say, Marcel, girl, so is the case. You see, friends, not every friend is a friend. And you might want to say, we good. So let me tell you everything about me. We so good, but I helping you. Even though God blessing me, I still making sure my duty and bless you. I'm know to myself I have ways. I'm not perfect. I know to myself I have faults. But the faults I have, that mean to say I don't love you as a friend. Understand what I'm trying to say? So then again, I may be belongs to a spiritual who a lot of people mightn't like me. As a no nonsense person, so I will defend myself and say some type of things that may hurt your feeling. You may like what I say, and you go try now to try to mess me up. Yeah. So knowing you trying to mess me up, so I go sit down now and study. It's not only spiritually, They're trying to damage me. So carnally, they was trying to destroy me too. But I alone on the battlefield. And knowing that I alone on this battlefield, and I alone to fight my battles, but I need God. I need God, and so I had to come now. My spirits had to travel because I know something wrong, but I wasn't expecting. I don't know the time nor the hour. But before I go, I had to sing a song to send a message. And I had to sing, I got to be rooted and grounded in the name of the Lord. I got to be rooted and grounded in His holy name. Say, I want to go to heaven, children. I got to be rooted and grounded, warriors. But those who have the understanding will understand. I'm telling you all, I trying to make my part with God. All you have to do to study me. Study for you to make it right with God. Then I want to keep up both rules. I want to go on the boat. But Jesus tell me alone to